Hi, oh my god, can we believe it? It's the last member of StarDustDarlings, finally. And literally, let's just start the Speedpaint straight away. No time to lose, because the countdown for the closing of auditions has officially begun. Get to it, guys, come on. So the fifth member of StarDustDarlings. Her full name is Inoue Layla. She's 16 years old, and her birthday is on the March of 11th. And her height is 160 centimeters or 5 foot 3 inches. Her cherished items are her lucky socks and her Hayes interest book and star pen. What could this mean? So her lucky socks, basically she just wholeheartedly believes they bring her good luck. She does all her exams with them and even takes them in her purse sometimes. So yeah, she just really thinks that it's the socks that give her luck, not that she's just like really smart. And then her Heya book, it stands for Hanako, Eleni, Yuko, and Akari's interest book and star pen. So Heya for short, and it's basically just a book and a pen she carries around all the time, just in case she needs to note down any potential gift ideas for the other girls. So she's a very gift-giving person, and sometimes like out of nowhere, she'll just like give the other girls a gift, and they'll be very surprised by it. But yeah, she just really loves them. So, and then of course her member color is orange. So for her personality, I chose to give her the ISFJ personality. So she's very similar to Hanako, but you know, still her own person, and she's more introverted, obviously. So she's very naive and sheepish in lots of situations. But her grades are amazing, so she's super intelligent, but when it comes to social intelligence, she's not very good at it. Especially because she takes things seriously, like jokes, or if the other girls like mention something that they want or like desire in that moment, she will commit to it and will go out and buy it or go out and make it. So because of this, she is also like very talented in many areas, because she's always just making things for the other girls, you know. She's just kind of a silly girl, to be honest, which we love. And then she's also a perfectionist and very detailed. She's patient and calm, and you know, she's sometimes very shy, especially about being an idol, but her friends are like, it's okay, you can be confident and stuff. But yeah, she's just super grateful to the rest of the girls for being her friend. So, you know, she's always been very introverted before. So she wants to please them in all ways to show that she really appreciates them. So that's why she buys them gifts all the time. And because she has the money for it. Which leads me to her backstory. Let's read it. Let me read it and you listen to me. Inoue Layla was born into a prestigious and wealthy family, the middle child between her older brother Inoue Tanaka and her younger brother Inoue Kenta. The Inoue household was one of structure and expectation, where success was not just encouraged but also required. Layla's parents, Haruya and Fumiko, always keen to outshine others in their social circle, ensured that from a young age their children were involved in numerous activities designed to build their intellect and talents. For Layla, this meant a strict schedule filled with lots of tutoring, violin and piano lessons. Though she enjoyed playing the violin and piano, she often felt suffocated by the constant pressure to excel. Her parents were not unkind, but their focus on achievement often left Layla feeling more like a project than a daughter. While her brothers, Tanaka and Kenta, navigated these pressures with relative ease, Layla felt the weight of expectation more heavily. Tanaka, as the eldest, was already a shining example of what their parents desired: smart, responsible, and well on his way to a successful future. Kenta, still young, was treated with a bit more leniency, and while he was also expected to excel, he didn't face the same level of scrutiny that Layla did. Despite this, at the age of 12, Layla managed to find small pockets of peace in her life. Her favorite place was the back garden of their grand home. It was a secluded, quiet place where she could escape the pressures of her daily life. Here, she indulged in a secret passion, photography. With her camera in hand, Layla would spend hours capturing the beauty of the flowers, the play of sun rays through the leaves, and the stillness of the world around her. Photography was her way of expressing herself, of finding beauty and meaning in a life that often felt too rigid and controlled. However, this passion was something her parents frowned upon, viewing it as a distraction from her more important pursuits. Layla discovered idols at the age of 13, and since then had always admired them from afar, enchanted by their performances, their music, and their freedom to express themselves so openly. But pursuing such a path seemed impossible under the watchful eyes of her parents, who would never approve of something so childish like that. However, she never saw coming the unexpected turn in her life. When she was a couple weeks into high school, she was invited by a group of girls to join their club, as they so called it. They had overheard Layla playing a melody on the piano in the school's music room. Initially, Layla was hesitant to join them, fearing what her parents would say if they found out. However, as she spent more time with the group, she realized that they offered her something she had never truly had before: friendship. Real, genuine friends who accepted her for who she was, not for what she could achieve or how much money she had. It was through their encouragement and the bond they shared that Layla finally allowed herself to dream of becoming an idol. For the first time, she considered pursuing something simply because it made her happy, not because it would please her parents or fit into the carefully crafted image of success they had for her. The moment she agreed to join StarDustDarlings was the moment she chose to start living for herself. Embracing the excitement and the uncertainty that came with chasing her true passions, Layla finally felt complete and confident. And so the final member of StarDustDarlings joined the group. Aw, so cute. So beautiful. Now some extra information. Her favorite colors are Patterns Blue, Frangipani, Blue Haze. And Blue Haze. I forgot the and. I don't know. Okay. Her favorite hobbies: playing the piano and the violin, and photography. Her favorite school subject is mathematics. She likes to do problem solving and puzzles. She knows she's good at it, so she actually enjoys herself while doing equations and stuff. So yeah, she only true smarty panties love mathematics. She's a smarty bunch. So her habit or unusual quirk is making sure all the objects in her room are color and height sorted before going to bed. It's strange, but it's a must for a good night's sleep. And then her favorite place to go or hang out at is her own backyard garden. She enjoys the peaceful atmosphere and the comfort of her own home. Most of the time, Layla is taking pictures of the various plants or any insects that may pass by. She simply enjoys capturing beautiful moments. So yeah, that was already clear by her backstory. But anyways, finally, a tiny bit about how her voice sounds like. So any potential voice actors, auditions, you get me. Layla's vocal range is kind of lowish or mid-tone. She has a calm voice and a slow pace, and she just sounds very sweet as well, but isn't as expressive as the others. And she also has a thoughtful and curious tone to her voice. So that is all on Layla, and I really tried to make it quick, so hopefully it wasn't boring or anything like that. Maybe the other ones were kind of boring, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully you like her as well. I think she's so cute. I honestly kind of struggled a lot with her spreadsheet, just because when I look at orange and purple, I cannot help but think of Halloween. So it was really bugging me, but I think I ended up making something cute, because people who know that her original design, you could say, had purple hair. But if I gave her purple hair, she was gonna look like she was ready for Halloween every day. So I was like, no thank you. So I just made her eyes purple, because that's interesting. Okay, But anyways, I'm very excited to hear people's auditions. And yeah, so if you know, you have 2 weeks until auditions close, and during these 2 weeks I'm going to be working on a bunch of things, so be ready, because I'm gonna come back like a boomerang. I'm gonna come back. And yeah, very exciting, so please send your auditions, and yeah, send your auditions, guys. Come on. Bye, everyone.